Okay. Yep, it works. Well, let's try it again. Not this game again, but streaming again. Yeah, it's been a long time. Sorry, no webcam today. Oh, yeah, maybe I should. Yeah. Tell people here, I guess. I'm not sure how it works. Oh, let's see. Alright, let's begin. I have a server here. This one. Fortunately, my PC is powerful enough to run both server and the client. Maybe someday I'll try to find a new server with a new community and play this game properly, quote unquote. Well, this is Eco. It looks somewhat like Minecraft, maybe. Yes, and it still loads the terrain. Far off terrain. Let me check. Shadow quality, renders distance, render distance, wide field of view. Maybe I'll set it a little lower. It does look weird. And interface scale. Around here. Let's check. Here is a backpack. Here is a map. Yes. The world is round in this game. It's not really round topologically because the map is still a square, and to make a square map wrap around this way and this way, you can't do a sphere. You do a donut instead of a sphere. So it looks like a sphere, but topologically it's a donut. It has one hole in the middle. It doesn't matter. Okay, previously I have found a nice place over here for starting my settlement, and I'll go there right now. Let me move the map. Let's disable the tutorial, or maybe not. Let's find the meteor in the sky first, which should be somewhere. Okay, we'll see it. Where should we go? We should go that way. I'm not going to run yet because it uses my calories. Well, what is this game about? If it's not really like Minecraft, even though you can see some copper here, some coal, and this is gold, I guess. Yeah, a lot of gold, but we have no use for it yet. So the main idea of this game is you play with other people, and preferably with a lot of other people, 5, 10 at least. Each one of you chooses some sort of specialization or profession and do their job. Then the main objective of the game is to build and maintain a settlement, community, and improve. Wait, let's collect some corn while we're here. So you improve your technologies, you gather resources, and at some point you destroy the meter in the sky. I don't see. Oh, there it is. There is a meter. Impact in 29 days, 23 hours, 18 minutes, and so on. Yeah. And 29 days is a lot of time, and it's in real time. Because the server runs all the time doing simulations. It simulates ecology of the world. It never stops. So even if everyone logged off, it keeps running. Well, where was I? So you build a community, you gather resources, you build stuff, you communicate, you decide what to do, how to progress, so on. And maybe you destroy the meter. But that's not really the fun part. The fun part is that nothing is really scripted here. At some point in the game you have to decide about laws, I mean government laws. You have to decide about the currency, who does what, who sells what, at what price, and deciding on the price is really a big part of the game, because at first no one has any currencies, and basically you don't really barter, but you can barter, of course, just using the public chests or other type of inventories. But each one of you, and probably here you can see each one of you has some sort of credit currency, pseudo currency. Maybe people will switch to one currency, one type of credit. For example, when I played last time on a server, at some point everyone was using my credits. It is kind of convenient, but there is one problem. I have infinite amount of my own currency, so I could effectively go to any store and take anything for nothing, for my own currency. That's not good. So at some point you make meal or mint and create a proper currency, regulated currency. You have to decide how it is regulated, how much you create of this currency. Are you going to create more currency if more players are present, and so on? A lot of real world issues arise, like inflation, like taxing, so on. And of course you have to decide how to set your prices. It's very interesting, because in most games I don't think I've seen something like this in any other game. One moment. Who's writing? One moment. Okay, where am I? Yes, this is the place. Well, there is also an issue of resource exhaustion and pollution, both ground pollution and air pollution. What else? Water pollution, of course. So you have to progress and evolve, keeping in mind that every action has some consequences. Let's collect some basic food. At first you just collect stuff. And by the way, while I'm here, why do I waste resources right now? I don't want to. Let me show you a skill tree. This is it. I'm not sure you can see it, but these are main professions, and I think there will be more at some point. This game is still in the early access. And let's just skip tutorials. I don't like it. Well, these are the professions. I play in the single player, so I get a lot of skill points. You get skill points constantly according to how well you balance your diet. You have to balance your carbs, proteins, fat, and vitamins. The better you balance it, the more skill points you get per 24 hours per day. For example, 480 per day is the base rate. You can increase it. But if you play on the server, you get like, at first you get 15, maybe 10, and after a couple of days you may reach like 50 from the nutrition, maybe 70, and here is another bonus from the housing. You have to balance rooms and furniture in your house to get bonus from it to your skill points. One moment. I wonder, do you see the cursor? Oh, you can see the cursor. That's interesting. That's strange. Yeah, no cursor. Okay, that's awkward. This doesn't help. Well, I'm not sure how to do this. No cursor then. Okay, no problem. Well, at least you should see pop-ups, I hope. So, this set of skills is basic skills, good for everyone, like more weight, less calories spent, higher calorie, maximum calories, how much you can eat, how fast you lose calories when you just stand still or when you're offline, and you lose calories even when you're offline. This is a basic crafting and crafting efficiency and speed. The science, how well you research stuff, not really how well you research stuff, but how much components and ingredients you need to research stuff. And then you have professions like carpenter and some sub-professions, everything about the wood, including wood construction and lumber construction. Then you have chef and baker. I was a chef on the last server, but it was a high difficulty, high cooperation server, so I could barely reach all cooking categories like campfire, advanced campfire, then cooking and advanced cooking, and then butchery as a side profession on the side. So you don't get a lot of skill points, so you have to specialize, and it really is about specialization and cooperation between people who choose different routes. For example, you have some recipes in baking and advanced baking that require ingredients from cooking and from butchery, and you have to trade back and forth to make better food. Same goes about carpentry. A lot of it interconnects in the engineering tree, because this is the main tree that leads to destroying the meteor. Here you have basic mechanisms, power production, vehicles, what else? Yeah, vehicles, excavator, truck. Here you have some components for them. Basic engineering contains road construction, which is one of the most useful but not very not many people choose it, but everyone loves roads. You need roads in order to use carts and vehicles. Vehicles can't go up the hill like here. You can go up the hill, but for a vehicle you need a slope and you really make that slope by using the road construction skills. Some people just can just join the server only to make roads. So they join the server, they have a little amount of skill points, they master this road, and all they do is basically create infrastructure. And infrastructure is important. Surprise, surprise. Then there is farming. Farming is more about gathering efficiency at this point, because farming, as proper farming, right now it contains something like making seeds from products like corn seeds, beet seeds, and you make beet seeds from the beets and so on. It's not really useful because when you gather, for example, beets, you get seeds also. So I'm not sure what they will do about this later, but yeah, you can do it. And right now I want to improve my gathering a little bit. Yeah, this is really okay. Here I collect beans, and here I collect beets. This one are less useful. This one is even... I haven't seen giant cactus in the game. I don't think it exists. Prickly pear is not really that useful. Same goes about mushrooms and rice. So these two are the most important skills. And they go to level 3. That's it. Oh wait, I've spent all my skill points. Oops, I didn't notice. Yeah. So we get a lot of skill points anyway. Then there is hunter, one of the fun professions, because you have to actively hunt and shoot prey, and butchery to make various sorts of meat and process meat into better meat. Mason is self-explanatory. You mine stuff, you make mortar, stone, you make bricks, cement, glass, and so on. Smith, also self-explanatory. You make metals, and you make other things from metals like pipes, tools, and so on. Currency exchange, treasury. This one is needed for making your currency and exchange and so on. Tailor makes clothes, carpets, chairs, and so on. Things that are needed for improving your house. And that's it. Let's put some skill points here. And maybe 1 point in crafting efficiency. You can notice that all skills that involve production of something are split into 3 parts. Like, for example, in the mortaring, there is mortar production that opens different recipes the higher you learn it. Then there is mortar production efficiency, which reduces the amount of I forgot the word for that. So you spend less things to produce your products. Ingredients. So you use less ingredients, and production speed, that just reduces the time it takes. And usually it goes like 20, 40, 60 and 80%. So at level 5 you spend 5 times less ingredients to make the same amount of products. That's it. Okay, let's actually settle. There is a good place somewhere over there. And by the way, when you learn some skills, you get iron tools for that. For example, by learning, I suppose, what was that? Size efficiency, I've got, or maybe not. By learning gathering, I've got scythe, and if I learn digging, I'll get 1 iron shovel, like it says here. Because in the early game there is no one who can make tools, basically. So you get your set of stone tools, and by the way, let's put it here. Okay, and this one too. That's good. You get only stone tools, which you can repair using stone, and stone is kind of abundant. Okay, we're almost there. I like this river here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Rivers are good because you can make or buy from the mechanic water wheel, which will produce power, and you need flowing water for that. So you can't just put it on the shore. It will not produce any power. So this place is kind of nice. I see some potatoes in the distance. Let's settle. First, you get your, how they called, property claim flags. You use them to claim property. And let's remove the map. Basically, the whole map is split into 5 by 5 squares, and you use your property flags to claim it. Usually you get a set of these property claim flags when you learn new skill book. Right now you get only 10. And let's, for example, settle somewhere, I guess here, 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 and here. That's enough. Always leave 1 claim flag, because in order to see where everything is, where your claims are and where other claims are, you just select one of your property claim flags and it highlights everything. If you don't have property claim flags left, oh, sorry, you can't see it. At least I don't think you can, because the only way to do it is by having one claim flag here. And you get the deed, where you can choose the color of your property. And also split deeds into different properties and unclaim plots and delete your deed. You get your property claim flags back, by the way, when you unclaim it, so you can move around if you want. And by the way, if you create a property using your claim flags, then you can give this item, this deed, to someone, and he will be able to do anything on that property. The one who has the deed in his inventory does stuff. And let's rename it like my home. Haha. Okay. Then the first thing you have here, and let's put it. Okay. Put it here. Okay. It's on my property, by the way. That's why you need one of your claim flags on you. This is the first bench in the game. And this is all the stuff you can make now or later at this bench. First of all, I suggest you create a stockpile. You need just 4 logs for that. And let's harvest it. It is kind of fun. First, I prefer to collect some seeds by I don't get seeds. That's awkward. No. Well, no seeds. That's unfortunate. Okay, doesn't matter. There's enough trees. And this is how you cut trees here. You cut the tree itself. And then you cut it in pieces. Because you can't really carry a lot of stuff on you. Some things you carry in your inventory slots and in your backpack, but there is also this carrying slot here, where you carry large stuff like wood and stones and ore, and you can't carry a lot of it. So let's create a stockpile. I think one stockpile is enough, and you can go out of this menu. It will continue making these items, so it's not a problem. And also, what else do I want to make? Except, okay, let's order a storage chest while we're at it. Then you can just stack wood like this, but it's not really convenient. Let's collect more of it. Okay, I can't carry more than 20, I know. It's ready, almost. Okay, let's reduce the size of this window. It's too much. Okay, let's collect it. Collect. Okay, here it is. This is a stockpile, which is very useful. Let's put it here. And now I can just right click and put everything inside. And because this inventory is linked, I get access to that stockpile from the nearby crafting stations. Very convenient. Now, what else do I need? I need some more food, I guess. Oh, okay, I have 16 skill points, so I can learn campfire cooking. And even some campfire cooking efficiency. Level 2. I don't need level 3 and 4 yet, but it is always a good idea to level up your efficiency, at least to level 4. And I'll get some more from here. Right. Now when we have our cooking, let's... Hey! Okay, this bug is still in the game. Okay, let's not... One waiting to be collected. Sometimes it happens. Let's order one more. For the campfire, we also need some stones. So we have to collect some stones. And some good old tomatoes. And we also get tomato seeds. There is also these camas bulbs. In order to collect them, you need to use your shovel and dig it. That's it. And you don't get seeds. Okay, these are some stones. You cut stone, you collect it, and you pick up 4 pieces. Sometimes you don't cut the stone in one go, so you have to do it once more. And again, and again, and again. You can just hold E to do that. Okay, we got 20 of those. It will be enough for now. And let's put it here. These stockpiles can contain a lot of stuff, so don't worry. And let's order our campfire. First of all, we should solve our food situation, and then we can think about research and making our house and so on. Usually these things are done by different people. Here in single player it's all on me. Let's cut this tree. I don't like having this tree here. Oh, not yet. Maybe not yet. Okay, let's improve some of these. We are almost starving. 125 calories left. Okay, let's put it here. And now oh, that's interesting. Was it like this? I think it was. Okay, not matter. Let's move some stuff around like this, and we should have our campfire. Cool. If you're playing as the cook or the chef, you really want several of those. And by the way, you have to power it by moving some logs or maybe coal or other fuel into the campfire. Now it has fuel, so you can use logs, lumber, charcoal, and for some reason arrows and boards, which kind of expensive. And now let's make some okay, let's increase our cooking speed and efficiency. Why not? And make some food. I like to have some good beans, some camas bulbs for fat, and corn and tomatoes for carbs and vitamins. And for vitamins you really want boiled shoots in the early game. Right, food is cooking. What can we do? We can eat huckleberries, but let's wait for real food. And by the way, if you have your storage chest nearby, like here, you just enable it and all the cooked food goes into there, into the storage chest. And you can reorder it to make it go into the one of the chests and so on. It's not very specific, but you can do some things. Let's eat some campfire beans. You see, this balance in the bottom left corner is very bad now. We have 2 carbs, 8 protein, 6 fat and 0 vitamins. In order to fix it, I guess we'll have to eat some huckleberries. Okay. Maybe not like this. Let's wait a little more. Okay, now we make camas bulbs. Okay, charred corn contains more vitamins, I guess. Let's cook some corn first. And eat it. Yes, the balance is a little bit better now, and we get 890 skill points. A lot more than before, because we eat good food. Right, what do we need now? We need more fat. I guess yellow is fat, yes. Yellow is fat. It's about chemist bulbs. Yep. And maybe some more vitamins. Let's balance it like this, and then maybe eat more, I don't know, 1 tomato? No. Okay, this is enough for now. Let it cook. And now you get a lot more skill points. That's it. And it is kind of dark now. Well, I don't really like this tree. Let's cut it. First I want to try to collect. Yeah, I've got an acorn. Cool. When you get seeds from a tree, you can plant them, but in order to plant them you need to make a hole. And you have to replant trees, because deforestation is real. Unless it's an old version of the game with that bug when each time the server restarted, you got instant growth everywhere. Instant growth of the trees and all the plants. So, oops, I didn't want that. Okay, it's kind of hard to do this when you're near your stockpile. By the way, oak trees contain a lot more wood. It's like 80% more, maybe. And interesting thing about this wood pulp. Every time you cut down the tree, and when the branches fall down and so on, you get a lot of this wood pulp. And look, when you just cut the tree, let me show you. If you look in the bottom left corner, every time you swing your X, a number appears, how much calories you've spent to do that. Right now it's 20. So one swing of an X right now costs 20 calories. But if you swing here, it's 60. It's 3 times more. So clearing out this area costs a lot more calories than to just chop down trees. So yeah, keeping the place clean is kind of costly, but it has some use. And also you have to remove stumps. Fortunately, it costs the same amount of calories as to just chop down the tree. So yeah, a lot of calories will be spent. Let's move this here. Now, what do we need at this point? We need our research table. For that, we want plant fibers. And how do you get plant fibers? You mow lawns. That's why I got this skill in farming. So when I get some skill in gathering, I get an iron scythe. And I can't repair it. But I can cut grass. And I can also collect wheat with this size. I think wheat and that vitamin grass from the snowy areas. I think it's enough. Let's make research station. Oh, no. It's the repair station. We need that too, but right now we need research table. And for that we need more stones. 32 stone. No, we don't. Because here in the survivalist skill tree we have basic crafting efficiency, which will reduce the amount of stuff we need to craft these things. So let's increase it to the maximum level 5 and maybe even put some skill into speed. Okay, and while we're at it, let's spend some skill points here. Okay, that's enough for now. And now, sometimes it doesn't work. We need only 8 stone, a lot less. 32 stone or 8 stone. There is a difference. And only 5 minutes instead of 25. You see what I mean? If people specialize in different skill trees, and it's easier to specialize because the less skills you already have, the less it costs in skill points to add more skills. So when you've already mastered several skill trees, like cooking for example, going into, for example, woodworking or masonry will cost you several hundred of those skill points on high difficulty servers. So you have no way to master all these, you have to specialize. And let's collect our research table. And here is a problem. Research table requires a room that has to be 25 cubic meters and contain 18 tier 1 materials. Uh-oh. Yes, we have to build. And to build we need hewn logs. Let's make, I don't know, can we make 50? No. Can we make 30? Yes, we can. Let's do 30 hewn logs for now and collect more wood. And by the way, maybe we need some more food. Let's eat this, then some tomatoes, some more tomatoes, and some more berries, camas, berries. I can get 1,000, I think, maybe. Yeah. You have to eat some good food to survive and to improve. And also the trees fall in the direction of the first strike. So if you strike first this way, it will fall on you if you continue the strikes here. At least it was like that long ago. Let's see. Oh no, I guess they fixed it at some point. Okay. You see how much skill points I spent while cutting this tree down. That's because I have no skill in logging. And at this point, all skills cost 0 to choose. But I guess we've chosen campfire cooking, gathering, and now we are ready to choose this third one, I guess logging. Now, fourth one is also 0. Oh, that's interesting. At some point, I think they'll cost more. On high difficulty servers, this will be already like 20 or something like that. So you couldn't just take skills in carpentry, cooking and farming at this point. It would be very expensive. But it's single player, so we get logging and we get login efficiency. X damage, I'm not sure what that is. Calorie consumption, okay. So yes, calorie consumption and less wings, I guess. We see how much it costs to increase the level now. Yeah. Okay, let's quickly change something. Let's cancel. Yes, let's cancel. We've got like some hewn logs, but we've spent a lot of... we wasted a lot of wood for that. Because we are not proficient in that. To be proficient in making wood construction materials, you need this skill. This is a weird one because you have basic crafting that gives you hewn logs recipe, but the hewn log processing efficiency and speed is in the different skill trees, so you don't really get any improvement from that. So let's increase to level 5 and maybe a couple levels into speed. And now we are not wasting wood. Yeah, now we can put 100 here and it will take only 40 logs instead of, I don't know, a lot of logs. And only 30 minutes. But I don't need 100, I think I need like 50 more. It will be a lot faster. And let's collect more wood. And now I spent only 14 calories cutting these trees. In the real game, I mean high cooperation servers, you really need to have at least one cook, and one cook is more than enough to feed a decent colony. You don't really need more than one. You need someone who makes building materials first, and first hewn logs, then lumber. In parallel you can have mason, who will make stone-based building materials, of course. And stone looks nice. Okay, let's add some more skill points here. Okay, it gets expensive. But now I can chop trees a lot faster and spend a lot less calories. Okay. Do we need more? Maybe not yet. Okay, where are we going to settle? Maybe right here. Let's get maybe these 2 squares. There is no point really claiming property right now because it's single player. Okay, let's try to do something. Do I want to do some landscaping? And you can carry only 1 piece of dirt at a time. So annoying, but someone has to do it. And it also costs a lot of calories. But yes, every server needs someone to move dirt. Let's see. Do I want to make floors right now? Because you can always add floors later. Okay, this place is okay, I guess. Okay, I'll remove some more dirt. Okay, missed it. Sometimes it's tricky to aim, but it works. It's an early access game. Yeah, weak excuse. Okay, let's plan something interesting, mildly interesting. Let's get a stack of wood, and then you select your hammer, place blocks. And here's the thing, you hold shift and then scroll to change the shape of the constructed block. And right now I want it to be like a wall. And where is the edge? It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's an edge. Let's align it with this edge. Like this. I guess it will be a small house now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter. It's a single player game, so who cares? Not me. Okay, here I'll have an entrance. Now I need more construction materials. And here's the thing. Any opening in the wall right now is considered to be a window. Okay, I think I don't want it like that. I want it like this. And I want an opening here. So this will be treated as a window, and it will not cause any problems. How do I say that? Well, the room will be treated as a closed room, even with these one tile wide windows, as long as it is not two tiles in both directions everywhere. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it well. So for example, if I do it like this, it will count as a wall with a window, and this will count as a room. What I want to say, you can conserve precious materials this way. You don't have to spend a lot of resources to make solid walls everywhere. It's not needed. And it doesn't look nice anyway. This open rooms look better. Okay, I think we need some more hymnals. Yeah, we're out of hymnals already. Uh-oh. Okay, let's make 50 more. Okay, we need a way up. No, let's do it like this. There are no ladders, unfortunately. Do I want to make it higher? Maybe. Maybe. And maybe I'll need to cut one more tree. Yeah, probably. Let's cut one more tree. Oh, no, wrong tool. Let's try to get more acorns and fail. And I can't. Oh no, I can reach it. But I didn't get any acorns. Too bad. Let's cut. Oh, by the way, I already have a lot of skill points. Let's spend it. And maybe put some skill points into research. Yeah. We'll get more. It's a single player game, you get a lot of skill points. Okay, by the way. Yeah. Okay, let's get more wood. And yeah, like this. By the way, if you cut down these branches first, then you get less messy place around. So sometimes it's better to cut these branches so you spend less calories afterwards on cleaning up. Okay, more wood. And later you get sawmill, so making wood products will be much faster. Okay. Halfway done, we can take some of it until there is none of it. Okay, let's continue like this. Okay, I'll leave. Oops, there is no fall damage, fortunately. Okay, let's do it like this, so I'll be able to traverse space. What? Okay. And some more. I guess this house is a little bigger than needed. And now I have to add a roof. And there are several approaches to the roof making. There is a skill somewhere here. Woodworking gives you some furniture and what else? Yeah, furniture and small cart. But I need wood construction. Wood construction is not researched yet. That's not good. So I will have to make stupid roof first, and then I'll be able to replace it with proper roof. I guess so. Too bad. So let's make stupid flat roof. Stupid boring roof. Okay, I guess we'll have enough logs for that. Okay, it is complete. Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough. Oh god. You see how much hewn logs you need to build a house? A lot. Let's make 100 then. So, if you need 40 wood to make 100 hewn logs at highest efficiency, it is at least 5 times more if you don't have the skill. So it's better to ask someone else who invested into hewn log efficiency, so that he makes hewn logs and then gives them to you. You see? And maybe you can give some food to them in exchange. That's the main idea. And if you try to play by yourself on a high difficulty server, you're out of luck, because you really can't do that. And let's put our differences behind us. Okay, let's rotate it and place it here. And this is our research table, but it doesn't work because it's not in the room, and it needs 25 cubic meters of this room. Let's try to add this sitting. Okay, not enough. I need some more. So, if you have a room and it has enough space to place several, for example, crafting stations and research stations and so on, but you have enough room, but it can be so that the sum of these volume requirements of the crafting stations will be higher than the volume of the room. So you will be able to physically place them in the room, but they will not be able to really work there. So you need some space. You can't just have it all crammed in every nook and cranny. It doesn't work like that. Okay, 10 more. Do we have enough? I really miscalculated the amount of stuff we need. Is it the room? No, it's not the room yet. Why? Because this corner piece is not considered to be a closed one. So let's switch. Okay, I'm out of construction materials again, and we're almost there. Here, and I can collect this here, and now it should count as a room. No, it doesn't. Wait, why? Okay, sometimes you have to remove it and place it again. No, it doesn't count as a room. Weird. Why? Huh. Let's see. Is it because of this? Oh, yeah. That's weird. I thought that two wide openings. Oh, they're not okay. Right, now it works, and in the status we have enough tier 1 materials, 25 out of 100 cubic meters, so we can place like 3 more crafting stations like this. And this is research. To do research you use some ingredients. So for example, to learn advanced campfire cooking, you need to cook several charred camas bulbs, charred tomatoes and charred corn. Then you get skill book. But right now I want wood construction skill book. It uses only hewn logs. Let's do it. And maybe I don't want farming, but advanced campfire cooking will be the one to go right now. Let's cook some more. Let's cook some more like no beans. What was that? Camas bulb. 10 camas bulb, 10 charred corn, and what was that? Charred tomato? Nice, I think so. Charred tomato? Yeah, corn, tomato, and camas bulb. Cool. And yes, it takes quite some time. Some of the higher skill books on high co-op, high difficulty servers will take like several hours. First, the one who makes these skill books will ask someone else to provide them with ingredients, because usually some guy who does this research and has like high skill in research efficiency, he specializes in only a couple other skill trees like everyone else. He may be an engineer, usually he is. So if you want higher level cooking books and you want to do high level advanced cooking, you have to provide him with usually free materials, and he makes your skill book in exchange. Fair. So right now we need like 3 camas, 5. Storage. What's about? I see. We don't have enough tomatoes and not enough corn, but we'll have them soon. While we're at it, what else can we do? I think we can make this masonry table, and it has to be inside the room. And maybe carpenter table too. They both are 25 cubic meters, so they'll do. And for that we need more stone. A lot more stone. Luckily we have enough here. Okay. And if you are going to play on any server at some point, please remember, don't leave these stones lying around. Like, don't smash all these blocks and walk away, because all the physics is calculated on the server side. So each one of these like quarter blocks will eat up RAM and CPU on the server. So please don't leave them lying around. Thank you. Okay, 40. I think we need like 60 or so. Okay. And now I can't run because I'm hungry. Okay, let's queue up. Or maybe not. Oh, by the way, I can order it. It will just be missing some components. Okay. Let's eat. What can we eat right now? We can eat some charred corn, some beans, some more beans, maybe more huckleberries to balance our vitamins. Okay. Cool. It's almost balanced. Awesome. But later we'll need to make this vitamin drink, I guess. And it is still missing 2 charred tomatoes. Why? What are we cooking now? Oh, okay. Let's rearrange it. Okay, what is it doing? Oh, fuel logs. Okay, it's fine. We'll need them at some point. But now let's add this carpentry table and masonry table. And repair station, I guess. Cool. And we have a lot of skill points to spend. Here we can see that campfire cooking is being created, and also that there is, you see, if it's gray, it means that there is no skill book yet on this server to learn lumber. But if it says not learned, it means that someone here already discovered it, and you can find that person and ask him to give you a skill scroll. But now I think it should be here. This is a skill book. Here's how it works. There are skill books which are crafted by the person who does all the research, and by right-clicking this skill book here you get these skill scrolls, and the more you click here, let's change it, the more skill scrolls you get. You can sell them, or you can just put them somewhere in the chest on some public property for everyone to use, because only when you right click the scroll, look here, I have now 4 property claim flags, and when I learn wood construction by right clicking it, I get 5 property claim flags for that. And these 2 items, skill books, may even be in the private chest somewhere, not for everyone to see, and only skill scrolls could be distributed. So it has some how do you say it, some use. Okay, now what? Now campfire beans. Let's remove some stuff we don't need. Oh, by the way, I've got iron X here. Cool. But right now, we have no use at all for these skill scrolls and skill books, because once used, you can't do anything with them. Okay, carpentry table, masonry table, repair station. Why aren't they in the... I see, that's why. Okay, let's add carpentry and masonry table to our house. Let's put them somewhere over here. Like this. Looks okay. And this repair table doesn't need any room, and usually you just put it somewhere near the materials. To repair something, you just drag it here and it uses the resource it is made from. But what? Oh, we don't have enough stone. Ooh, we need more stone. Let's get more stone. It will be enough. I wonder, is it too far? No, it's okay, it's not too far. Good. And now we can repair our axe. Well, what can we do? Here, in the carpentry table, we can also make hewn logs. And by the way, let's make sure this is selected. So, what do we have here? We can make doors. And by the way, let's make a door. Why not? And because we're not efficient, woodworking efficiency is 0. We use like 6 logs for making one door, and it will be like 2 logs per door if we get efficient with that. Right, more stuff. Mostly the stuff for making your house. And here we make mortared stone from pitch and stone. Cool. What is that? And how do we make pitch? We make pitch from the wood pulp. It takes a lot of wood pulp, but we can improve this by getting some more skill in mortar production efficiency. Wow, these things are new. Science. Cool. And we need... oh wow. Yeah, we need mortar production efficiency for that. You see, you make sand from stone, then you make masonry pitch from sand, and then you make mortar stone from pitch and stone. So you basically need stone, and that's it. And you'll need a lot of stone for that. Meanwhile, here you basically make boards from logs, and then you use boards everywhere. Boards and logs and so on. And for some reason there are also log signs. Some of them go on the wall, I guess, and some are freestanding. Cool. Those are new. So, what do we do now? We have another skill book, I guess. Here, advanced campfire cooking. Let's learn it and learn it properly. Get 5 more property clan flags. So, here we can learn advanced campfire cooking. Let's do it. So now new professions are still 0. That's interesting. Okay, let's learn wood construction. And yeah, it's still 0. Cool. Wood construction. It allows you to have more of these. Basically, it opens up these options. So right now I have only block and a wall. And if it doesn't say so here, you see, there is like no information included, but when you go to level 1, okay, when you go to level 1, you get stairs, and stairs are super useful. Like, multi-story buildings are the way to go when you don't have enough space, right? Then at level 2 you get roofs, and roofs are awesome. Only if I can go up there. Okay, maybe I can. Then at level 3 you get, you get I guess a window like this. It is not the proper window, there is also a window like a separate item somewhere, but this is a constructed window. So we can just put them in right now for fun and make it look nice. And you see what I mean? You can specialize in all these areas. I mean, you can learn everything. So if you want your house to look good and have these windows and stairs and roofs and so on, you need someone who can do that. Because maybe you're a cook. And if you're a cook, you will not be able to spend your precious skill points on roofs and stairs and stuff. And I'm not even talking about stone walls and stone furniture or something. It's basic like that. So let's okay, rotate. Now I need a place somewhere up. Oh, crap. It's temporary, don't worry. So I will like remove this and switch to the roof. and it will go like this. It will look cool. You don't really need to do that. It's just cosmetic. But it looks nice, and sometimes admins on different servers do like competitions, who has the best why doesn't it connect? Wait, I forget. Oh, I see. Yeah. So you needed to do it like this. Yeah. That's weird. Maybe I will not do this. I'll just replace it. Will look flat, but who cares? Not me. Yeah. You get used to it, because it's not really intuitive how it works. And some blocks don't even match up sometimes. And by the way, all this also uses your calories, so if you ask someone to build you a house, you better pay them if you're not a communist. Alright, maybe I'll leave this there for now. Okay, what do we have? We have alright, we've learned our new skill called what is the last one? Columns. Wide and narrow column. Not really needed unless you're making some kind of artsy structure. Okay, so we've learned advanced campfire cooking. Right now it didn't unlock anything. Okay, so we have to spend some skill points here. Campfire roast and wild stew on level 4. And wild stew, you need huckleberries, beets and beans. And this is really some very good food. What do we need? Okay, at this point we need to do some hunting. So let's get hunting, but we can't do butchery yet. To be able to hunt effectively, I like to spend some points into bow damage. Let's do 3. And this skill is very nice too, because you can get closer to your prey if you do that. This is fishing. Fishing is not really a useful skill. Yes, you can get fish and you can cook it, but all the recipes are not very good compared to the regular stuff. So I'm not really sure what goes about it. Maybe if you're out of animals on the server, maybe then, because there is a lot more fish in the world, but until then it doesn't really do anything. Okay, what can we do? To be able to hunt we need more arrows, and you make arrows with level 3 basic crafting. And while we're at it, let's not do level 4. We don't need level 4. Now, so what did we get? We get bow efficiency is about calorie cost of hunting, and bow damage is the damage you deal. So we've got like the bow and 20 arrows. Meh. Let's put anything we don't need right now into the chest. And we don't need most of the stuff. I'll take my size with me, but I think I'll want more arrows. Yeah, let's make more arrows, because now we can make arrows, and we make 4 at a time. So let's make like 80, so we get like 100 with us. Cool. And when you have high skills, you make them very quickly. Cool. Let's take them. And let's go hunting. Okay, first of all, maybe I should take some food with me. Okay, I don't need these. Maybe I should take... Okay, let's take tomatoes and camas. And that's enough for now. Maybe I'll collect some stuff on my way. Okay. Let's go. Ah, by the way, what we do need for butcher, we need 2 hare carcasses, 2 elk carcasses, and 1 bison carcass. Awesome. And that's how you get butchery. So 2 hares, 2 elk, and bison. Let's see. It's almost morning. It will be a lot lighter soon. Let's spend some points in gathering, I guess. Four. Mushrooms, I don't care. I do care about fireweed. No, I don't. Okay, it's light enough. Let's find some hares. Oh, I see a wolf, but no, I don't need wolf meat or wolf pelts right now. Okay, it's a nice place. Maybe there are some hares. Where is a wolf? Okay, to find your prey, it's better to use the map. Let's open these world layers and find like hare here. So these are the areas where you can find hares, and surprisingly there are a lot in the opposite direction, but there is some. Yeah, I guess we'll be able to find some here. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see. I can only see a wolf. Oh, I see one hare in the distance. And the way you hunt them is you try to come as close as possible, which means not close at all, and snipe them like this, because they run away when you're like 100 meters away, and they start running. The only way to hunt them is sniping. And here's the iron ore. We'll need it later. And by the way, while we're at it, you can type /mark iron ore, and this way you create a waypoint called iron ore. Very useful. It is much faster than going through the menus. Okay, we need one more. There is also another river here. Okay. Oh, I see one more. Ah, no, I can't snap. Oh, maybe I can if it stops. Please stop so I can shoot you. Thank you. Okay, I've got two. And by the way, if you don't collect the corpse right away, it will disappear in like 40 seconds or 30 seconds. So we have to be quick. Okay, 2 hares. Now we need an elk. I mean, 2 elks. Oh, and by the way, there are also tortoises, which just give you 2 pieces of meat, sometimes 1 piece of meat. And they reproduce like crazy, like rabbits. So yeah, like 2 pieces of meat each. It's good. It's not super good, but if you can get meat. What I was saying? Okay. Usually you find bison in places like this. And if you can't, you open the map. And I guess I can't. So I will open the map. Okay, I need a bison. Wait. I'm in the middle of the bison world. Where are they? I'm right in the middle. They could have moved. I need just one. That's strange. That's very strange. Oh, another bunny. And it runs away. Well, I couldn't find it. Okay, where are elks? Okay, no elks here, but there is a lot. Oh. Okay. Are there any bison there? No, but there is a bison somewhere around my house, which is again strange. And I guess all the bisons are here instead. Do I want to cross the ocean? I do. Let's cross the ocean. Why not? Am I going in the right direction though? I guess I do. I see an elk. Nice. And it will run away. Yes. And it runs away. But there are other elks in the distance. Let's try shooting. Okay, I missed. And now it goes. Yep. One down. And I guess we need 2 of those. Ah, missed. And because I have high skills, it only takes 2 shots instead of like 5, I guess. And let's get one more, just because we'll need meat at some point also. Ah. How did I... Really? Okay. Okay, there is a wolf. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in that elk with an arrow in his knee. Is that you? No? I don't know. Maybe... Okay, I need some more beans, by the way. Let's collect some beans, a lot of beans. And also, I want to get some of that fireweed. This is fireweed, and to collect it you use your scythe. You don't get a lot of it, but it's enough. And also it grows like crazy, so don't worry. It will not go extinct like some other plants. Okay, how much did I get? 41. Let's get like, I don't know, like up to 100. 57. 60. Okay. I didn't take any skills in harvesting these tundra plants, so okay, I'm too hungry to work. Okay, let's eat some charred camas and then some tomatoes and top it up with huckleberries. Cool. $96 and one more. 99. Cool, it's enough. Now, bisons. Where are those bisons? That way. Okay. Let's try to find them. Okay, this is inconvenient. Really? Bisons in the snow area? That's strange. I'm not sure this is right. South East? Ah, this area. I see. This one looks more like the area with bisons. But I don't see them. What? Oh, I see one. Ah, I couldn't double jump. Sometimes you're able to like double jump or something like that. Not really double jump, but when you almost reach the other end, if you press jump at the right moment, you kind of grab on the edge. And here's the bison, and they are really easy to hunt. It just takes a lot of arrows to hunt them. Hey, where are you going? Don't go there. And I like use 1.6. Ah, where? Ah, where are you? And I am doing 60% more damage, and it still takes like multiple shots to kill them. But they contain a lot of meat if you are good at butchery. Also, this is wheat, and maybe I'll get some wheat for a couple of recipes. And maybe some more corn. And by the way, if you are in a place like this where corn naturally grows, it is best to leave a couple of plants like this, so that in time they spread around again. So you don't you don't have to replant them if you just leave some of it. Just a good tip. Like, you leave this one here and it will spread in time. Oh, another bison. But I can't process bison in any way, so... Oh, one more. And these are beets. Yes, beets. I need more. I need more beets. They're usually in these places between like grasslands and forests. So they're not that common. And some camas bulb. Camas bulb is a good source of fat. That's it? I guess that's it. Maybe I'll collect some more huckleberries and beans. Beans are always good. What? Not enough room in inventory. What? Why? Can I maybe eat something? No? Okay, I have enough beans. I don't need more beans. Okay, let's go home, I guess. We can go that way towards our iron ore. And then back home. Hi, Wolf. So, this is how the game goes. At least when you're trying to do everything. If you are not, you probably join the server, get a couple of skills, like craft some limited amount of stuff, you set up your store, stock it up, and you log out. And then you log in the next day when you get your next batch of skill points. Basically, you don't have anything to do except some like low quality work, like cutting down trees and moving dirt and mining. That's all you can do in the first day, and maybe even after. So you just learn some basic skills and log out. And we're home. And we can study our butchery by using some animal corpses we got. Also, maybe we should get another chest at this point. Maybe even more than one. And let's, I don't know, try to cook something more like real food. Okay, for the wild stew we need a lot more huckleberries, or probably we just need higher campfire creations efficiency. So let's just spend our skill points on that, improve our cooking speed, and maybe also get high levels here. That's what I did when I played on the big server. And now, if we reopen campfire, we can see some better stuff, like Kama Smash, which uses, fortunately it uses fat, but we can make fat. So this is what I was talking about, boiled shoots. It's an amazing source of vitamins. Let's make like 20 of those. And let's also make another campfire. And take out our... where is it? Here. Maybe we'll put it... let's put it here. And let's put another one, I don't know. This is a good place. Okay, what can we do? We can move some stuff around, like things we don't really need. Like this. And then food will be up there. Maybe. Okay, second campfire. Cool. Let's place it here, for example. Add some fuel. Let's make... okay, let's link our storage. Let's leave this one, and for this let's also leave only this chest connected. so it's not mixes up stuff. Okay, what do we need? Maybe we want here, wild stew. Now it only uses 6 huckleberries, 4 beans and 3 beets. And it is awesome, but I need more huckleberries. Okay, more huckleberries, you say? Let's clean up our inventory. And by the way, let's put all the seeds in one place, like this. At some point in time, these seeds are useful, but not now. Now we can just put all the ingredients and stuff here. Okay, with this. Yes, this is charred, this is charred, this is fireweed, these are vitamins, and by the way, you shift click to split stack, so I can take some of it here. Cool. And I can even eat some stuff. Okay, we need more huckleberries. Right. Let's go and get one. Oh, and by the way, I think we've learned something. Okay, where is it? It's here. It's here. Butchery skill book. Let's learn it. And learn it from the scroll. Yay! Now we know butchery. And to make our butchery table, we need woodworking 3 and also some boards. So let's woodworking efficiency. Right. Where is it? Somewhere here. Okay, butchery table requires level 3 woodworking, a lot of boards, and boards require woodworking efficiency, so basically we need all of it. 1, 2, oh, okay, level 4. But this one will go like 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's okay. Maximum efficiency, no problem. And maybe 1 level, 2 levels in woodworking speed. Okay, it's really cheap. Let's go level 5. Everything maxed out. Cool. Everything is maxed out. Maybe we can even get digging, so we don't spend a lot of calories on digging. Right. Can we collect more huckleberries? Yes, we can if we spend 10 more points here. And we can get more camas, more beets, more tomatoes, wheat, and corn here. Awesome. These 3 are not really useful. At least not in the early game. So, and now you make 2 boards from 1 log instead of 5. Amazing. So let's make like 100. No, not 100. Let's make just 40. Yeah, let's make 40. 40 will be enough. And then Do we need anything else? Oh, there is a small wooden cart here. Cool. No, I don't think we need anything else. We don't even need a store. Because... why? But... we maybe go and collect some huckleberries. I guess... there are some in the forest right here. There should be. There should be, right? Right! And there is also this stuff. Let's collect it. Fiddlehead. There are some recipes that use it. Okay. Some huckleberries. Okay, some ferns. Some more huckleberries. In the late game, there are some recipes that require tons of huckleberries. That's why they're not not removed from the map when you collect them, because you basically make plantations of huckleberries and make syrups and sugars from beet, and then you can make like sugary fruit salads and like huckleberry extract stuff, a lot of stuff. Okay, you see, you get a lot of, I've already collected like 150 huckleberries. I think that's enough for now. Maybe I'll get some more beans and ferns while I'm here. Okay. Oh, there is an elk. Tempting. Very tempting. What? I did some damage, but wait. Ah, I guess it's the one I've already shot at some point. Okay, let's shoot one more. Oh, there's also turkey. Okay, and second shot. Yep. 3. And I'm almost overburdened. But that's enough for now. That's enough meat for ages. Especially if we spend some skill points. It's the basic idea of the game. You spend skill points on efficiency, thus specializing in one profession, and then you can trade this profession. Okay, let's move some stuff here, some seeds there. Oh, wild stew. It gives you 1200 calories in one go. It's amazing. Basically, it's the one kind of food you want to be able to craft in the early game. So you rush to that, and then you're an amazing cook, and everyone loves you because you can make wild stew. You accompany it with some charred camas bulbs, and it's a good meal. Basically, you don't need a lot of stuff after that. Basically, it goes like this. Bannocks are kind of good for carbs. Camas mash and charred camas bulbs are a source of fat. Boiled shoots are like a vitamin addition, and wild stew is the best food in the game at this point. There's also wheat porridge, but it's not really good. Oh yeah, and rice sludge, if you have rice on the map somewhere, is also a good source of carbs, because it doesn't really take much rice to make it. And this is a fiddlehead salad. It is kind of like a wild stew, but for more vitamins. Not really worth it. Where is it? Here. It's like 6, 6, 5, 11, and this is 5, 6, 12. It doesn't have fat. Maybe it has some uses, but it requires precious beets. There is not enough beets on the map, usually, until you plant them, at least. But what do we need for the next part of the cooking skill tree? We need wheat porridge, campfire roast, and iron. At this point, what do we do? To start smelting, you need some ores, and you need to cooperate with woodworker and the mason. So basically, if you want to start smelting, you need to have someone who already works with stone and with wood. So you just add some ores and you start smelting. Then maybe instead of that we go into engineering. The thing I never... Wait a minute, what is this? This is new. Hand plow. This is interesting. This is interesting and new. Okay, Wainwright table. Wainwright table. Wainwright table. This is the area of the game I haven't tried yet, by the way. So maybe go into masonry first, if it's cheap. Okay. Let's take mining, mortaring, get some efficiency. Okay, like this. Fiber pitch, pulp pitch. Yes, level 2 is what you need to have. Level 3 and 4 is just some additional sources of pitch, so you can make pitch at a bakery oven, which is weird. But what you do need is mortar production efficiency, like at least some of it. Here we have a bakery and bloomery. This is interesting because you need bloomery in order to do smelting. So if you go smelting, you need to cooperate with the mason, so that he builds a bloomery for you. Then you'll be able to make your first iron and then use that iron to make where is it? Here? Where is blast furnace? Ah, yeah, here. So you fast forward like this. So you this is advanced smelting. Okay, so you go into smelting, you make your first iron in the bloomery made by the mason here, right? Bloomery here. Then, oh, and by the way, you make bloomery at a kiln. Oh wow, this is complicated. Then you make your first several iron bars to make no, smelting. So you go through metalworking right to level 4 to make blast furnace. For that you need some bricks and iron ingots. So you need not only mason, but a mason who also does... Wow! You see, these trees are much more fun for the kind of player who likes to do some complicated supply and demand chains. So what do we try? At some point we need brick lane, and yes, level 2 gives us access to the bloomery. Yes, and to learn brick lane, yeah, I see. Okay, let's spend some points here. Why not? Why not? Okay, this is a good starting point for the masonry. Now we can make some... oh no, not here. We make it over here. So... why don't we make it like this? We don't need pulp for anything else anyway. And then we can make, I guess, I don't know, no, not 10. I guess we need a lot more stone right now. Let's collect more stone. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 40. And now let's collect all of it. Okay. And we can always collect more wood pulp later. Okay. Put it here. Okay, 20 more. And let's clear the area. Since we already food secured, we can spend some calories on clearing this area and collecting some wood pulp. And we can turn this wood pulp into pitch, so everything's good. But later it will be almost useless. Okay. And also, until you clear out these like these branches and stuff, new grass and trees can't grow. So it's good to clean the area, so to speak. No, not here. Here. Let's make what is it? 150. Yeah, about right. And now it's 0. Cool. Now we can make mortared stone. That's funny. Stone working 4. That's interesting. Here you make mill for the miller, who can make sugars, bean paste, flour, and something else. So mill, yes, you can make acorn powder. I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's just some kind of flour. Bean paste, sugar, camas paste, cornmeal, flour, oil, and regular sugar. But you make it from huckleberries. I think it's new. I don't remember being able to make sugar from huckleberries. There is a beet sugar. Alright, so basically 2 sources of flour, acorn and wheat, 2 sources of sugar. Cornmeal is different. It is used in different recipes. By the way, it gives you cereal germs, which can be used in oil production later. And something is also used in yeast production later. Yeah. Food production is also not easy to grasp at first. So let's make I don't know, 20? Yeah, let's make just 20 melted stones. What else do we need right now? Not much really. What do we do here? Here we can make, basically here we make furniture. And also water wheel and windmill. Alright. Oh yeah, Wainwright table. We need that in order to make roads hand plow, powered cart, and regular wood cart. Okay, and what else do we have? We have a butcher table here. Ah, yeah, we wanted a butcher table. Did I make it? No, I didn't make it yet. Okay, then butcher table and wainwright table. Cool. Phew. What do we need now? So we've got butchery, and in order to get cooking we need iron, so it's a long time away. Farming, we just need some seeds, and to be exact, mushroom spores. Alright, then there is also paper milling. We can do paper milling, but it is not really useful. Why not? Let's do it. To do smelting, we just need to find iron ore and copper ore. Okay, we can do stone construction. Let's do it. And no, we can't do it yet. No, we can queue stone construction. Alright, so for the smelting we need 2 types of ores, and we also need to queue some more melted stone. Oh, I can't make 20 of those, so let's do 15? Let's do 15. Wow. We're almost out of stone already. And here's the butchery table. But here's the thing. We can't really... We can fit one more thing in this room. And I don't think that it will be a butcher table. Instead, what I wanted to do is to expand this building this way. So I can make a kitchen of sorts. So let's like claim this area. Oh, this area wasn't claimed. So if I expand here, I will be able to make some kind of kitchen. Maybe. And to do that, I need... Oh no, I need a lot more wood. Okay, I need 25. All of them require 25. But I can put this wainwright table, at least. And why am I carrying this meat? Let's put it here. So, wainwright table goes in this room. It will be the last, like the last one. It is mostly for the road construction stuff. But the road tool is constructed here. Okay, here is a wooden hole. Yeah, road tool is here. You see, you can build a road tool using the road construction skill, but after you build it, you need that skill in order to repair it. So you can just take road construction, make yourself a tool, and then like how it called, take back your skill points, or at least some of them. It doesn't work like that. Okay, what are we researching? Oh yeah, butchery. Bing. And butchery is divided into 3 sections. Large butchery for elks, wolves and bisons, and small butchery for hare, turkey and fox. This one, small butchery, is not really useful, in my opinion. But large butchery is where all the meat and fat is. Meat preparation is very important because you make other kinds of meat like roast, bacon, sausages, prime cuts, and most importantly prepared meat and scrap meat, which is everything here is used later in cooking. So it's a good idea to combine cooking, like a chef profession, with a butchery profession. Okay, let's take digging. I guess we've received iron shovel for that. And like this, maybe. Because I'm going to move some dirt. I would like to change it a little bit so that I have some sort of flooring. It's nice to have a floor, you know, good for your feet. And you can fix places like this where map generation did some stupid stuff. Makes it look nice. And by the way, later when you have your card, doing this is much easier because you can just put all the dirt into the cart first and then dispose of it somewhere. But if not, you have to do it one shovel at a time, which is not very convenient. Okay. To expand, I need more wood. Right. It means I need to cut some trees down again. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't receive anything. Of course. Let's cut it. Yeah. It was anticlimactic. here. It wasn't a fully grown tree, by the way. Alright. Let's queue up some hewn logs here, like 150, I guess. I mean, a lot of logs, and then maybe cut down some big trees, like these. This one is okay. We don't get a lot of tree seeds lately. I remember getting much more. Oh well. No, I don't get any. Okay, I've got 3 birch seeds. Oh, okay, I do get some seeds. Right, and now let's cut this tree. Wow. Wow. That was kind of chaotic. And by the way, if the tree falls too much and hits the ground many times, you can even lose some wood. It will be turned into this pulp. Okay, cool. I'm getting a lot of hewn logs. But I would like to replace them with lumber later. Okay, that's it. Yeah, not very much wood. These trees. This tree, however, is much better. Let's try to get more acorns first. Yes, did I get any? Yeah, I've got 3. Cool. And now, before I cut it, let's choose the direction. If it hits, for example, if it hits some tomatoes, tomatoes will be destroyed. So, and I need to eat something. Let's eat this tasty wild stew. And even more wild stew. And some chems. Yeah, 1000 skill points. Cool. It's not like that in the proper multiplayer game. Ah, these tomatoes were destroyed. No. Oh well. Okay, 20. I'm getting a lot of construction materials. Oh, that's amazing. 20. More. I don't remember. I think you get like 65 or 75. Right, 3 times 20 and 15. Yeah, 75 wood from the fully grown oak tree, which is nice. It's good amount of wood. But it takes like twice as much X-swings to cut down an oak tree than like the birch, or what is the other one? There is birch, and that one is cedar, maybe. Okay, yes, this is enough. And I guess this is enough. Let's try to expand. Okay, where is my hammer? Ah, right. My hammer is somewhere over here. Okay, peach. Acorns, birch seeds, tomatoes. And this somewhere over here. Okay. Well, where? Ah, here it is. I won't need my bow and arrow anytime soon, so maybe that's alright. Now let's try to expand a little. First of all, I want a floor, a nice wooden floor here. Maybe, or maybe not. I like stone floors for the kitchen, but it will do. It will do just fine. It's okay. Okay, where are the edges? Okay. So this is, if this is the edge, then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would like to expand it to here. Really, it will look kind of weird, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I would like to expand it over to here. It means that I need to move some more dirt. Yeah, moving dirt is not a lot of fun. It may be some fun, but not a lot. Some people enjoy landscaping, like flattening a large area of the map, but really now you have some vehicles and tools for that, so you don't have to do it all by hand. Okay, let's continue. Oops. So I want it to go like this far. What's with this? What the? Looks weird. Oops. Okay, what's wrong with this grass? Let's do something like... What? Wait. What? Okay. Yeah. Restart is required, I guess. Oops. Yeah, sometimes it happens. It will fix itself at some point, maybe, because it doesn't exist here. You can't, like, interact with it. Okay. There are bugs. It's not a surprise. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is one section, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is where... Wait a minute. Yeah. This is... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I miscalculated some walls, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but... It's all misaligned now. Wow. Too bad for me. But I want that kitchen to be of some certain size, because there are some I'm losing my thought because it's kind of late already. What I was talking about? Right. There are several kitchen appliances in the game. So if you want to have one kitchen and not like expand at some point because you don't have enough space, you better make it like, how big was it? Like 2 by 4 or 3 by 4, somewhere around that, and then you can fit enough kitchens and ovens and another kind of ovens and stuff. More logs. And now what I want to do is just... Wait, what? I see. Okay, I'll fix it later. It's no problem. Maybe it will be something like a back entrance, but for that I need to put this. Yeah, put this back. And now more. I don't have nearly enough. Yeah. You need a lot of construction materials, like hundreds. Yeah, this looks nice. And I would like something like this. Doesn't look right, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, I need a lot more. Did I get enough wood? How much wood do I have? 120. Okay, let's make yeah, 160. Because of the rounding errors, some amounts are more efficient than others. You'll learn that while you play. And the same way, I just... it's not symmetrical! No! Well, I guess I'll have to expand. This wall will be outside, right? Yeah. This wall is already outside of my area, so I'll have to do something like this. And now I'll have to expand it one more tile. Annoying stuff like this. No, not this one. And now it is symmetrical, yay! Amazing! So amazing. And now this is not symmetrical. No. No way. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Game. Okay. I'll have to do it like this. This will be some special area, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet on anything. Anyway, we'll need at least 2 more buildings. Because we play alone. And by the way, I do it like this. Yeah. Cool. Yes. I can go upstairs for that. And do something like this. What? Ah, yeah. See? Yeah, this is annoying. This is so annoying. No symmetry at all. No. I want symmetry and order. Well. Yep. Yeah, I will need to add some floors in that room too. Well, not right now, but at some point. Right now we need to make that room, make it a room. Yeah. And I guess I'll start from this corner. Yep, something like this. Now more. Yeah, you need a lot of stuff. It takes large amounts of construction materials to make, even to make this like boxes, boring box-like houses. If you are creative, you can make something beautiful, but I'm not. So, sorry, I'm not really an artist. Okay, and now time to add a roof. First of all, I do it like this, and then I will add central portion. Okay. Or maybe I'll do it right now. Yeah. When I was playing, we didn't have access to any wooden or stone construction when I was building my house. So for a long time it looked like a stupid box. And only later, when someone got some sort of construction skill, only then we were able to rebuild a lot of our houses so they look good. Oh yeah, now it will look weird, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it will look okay. And by the way, stone construction and buildings built with stone construction skills, they look like castles, like with crenellations and stuff. So, and then there is also lumber construction that looks like boards, mostly wooden boards, like of good quality wood, something like that. It doesn't look very good in some places, but it has some style. And there is brick structures. They are brick structures. They look like red brick. Most people don't like it at all. because in the end lumber and stone looks the best, but it's stone is tier 1 material, but it looks so good and people like it a lot. So you end up with combined materials, like some things are made of materials that look good and other parts of your building are made of the tiers you need for your construction. How do you call them? These tables and stuff to work. And now I need only this. Yay! Another box. Yes, it counts as a room now. Cool. I'm happy with that. And in that room I can put our butcher table. Yep. No, not this way, that way. Let's put it like... Wait. What? Ah, yeah, right. I see. Can it reach our storage? Yes, it kind of can, but I don't want it to put anything here. However, let's see. I don't have much left, and I will need some place to put meat. So yeah, I will need another chest already. And maybe a couple. Alright. Wood card, yeah. I can make one already if I go into mechanics. Yep. And I do want to go into mechanics, maybe. Oh, by the way, I think we have some more skill books. Yes, stone construction. Let's learn it. Yes. And paper milling. Whatever. I don't really need it, but well, why not? And here is the chest. Let's put another chest like here. And one more chest like here. I'm not sure yet what will go here, but whatever. Right, and now maybe we can do our butchery. But you see, here's an elk. 1 elk, 2 elks, 3 elks, and that's it. You get 30 meat from 3 elks. That's not good. That's why if you're going to produce food, you need to invest into butchery. So level 1 butchery will allow you to butcher elks. Bam. Now we can butcher elks. But to do it efficiently, we have to spend some points here. And preferably a lot of points here. And then here's the idea. Now look what happens. Here's butcher elk. 1 elk here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is still 1 elk. And when we go to 6, it's 2. So it's 5 times more meat from 1 elk and 5 times more leather from 1 elk, just from learning the skill. So right now we can really do 15, but it takes 15 minutes. And some other recipes take a lot of time to do. So if you are mass producing meat for a big server, it will take you a long time. So you just queue your production overnight. If you don't want to, you can spend some points into butchery speed, like this. And now it will take only 3 minutes. And we'll get 150 raw meat from these 3 elks. It will be enough for 1 person until the end of the game, I guess. maybe not. So this is butchery and meat processing. Meat processing is basically this other meat prep stuff. So you can use that later in the kitchen, in the oven, in the I don't know what, to make better food. Well, so what do we need now? We still don't have farming because we need some mushrooms. It's not important. To learn cooking we need yeah, I see, we need smelting, but to do smelting we probably need, yeah, mechanics from basic engineering. So one of the players on the server, of course here it's only me, goes into engineering, and I guess we'll do it somewhere over here, maybe. You see, you will need some sort of power source. This is a good place down here. Wide area. Maybe here. Not sure. I'm not really sure how large it is. Maybe I should just build one. Let's build one. Oh, hello bunny. Yeah, it's gone. Alright. Let's learn engineering. Basic. Oh no. Wait. Huh? Wait a minute. What do I need to learn basic engineering? Alright, so I do need metals. And to make a water wheel, I need limited mechanics. What? Wait, what? So I need smelting first. Then I use metals from smelting to learn mechanics, and only then I can make powered stuff. Yo, this is complicated. Alright. And by the way, I've been live for 3.5 hours. So you see how it goes. Every player should really specialize in one area, and then and only then the server will be successful. So I'm not sure I'm going to stream now, because it's been a long time and it's kind of late now. But it's kinda a lot of work done for the first day. That's nice. And maybe I really should learn how to go into engineering and metal working and stuff, because I don't really know much about that right now. So thanks for watching, if I didn't delete this video afterwards, and see you another time.